but I can manage. I can manage to talk.
Yeah.
Tamil I'm very fluent. I can pass off anywhere easily as a Tamilian.
As a Tamil.
Any Tamilian over here?
I'm half.
You're half. But you're full
You are
Tamil.
half there, yeah?
Yes.
Not me.
Kannada, who is Kannada here? ಮಾತಾಡೋಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತಾ ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ನೀವು
Bangalore.
ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಓಕೆ
Cousins live in Bangalore.
ಓಕೆ Uma, can you please give those ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಸಂಸಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೇ
I'm Sharia.
Yeah. Karnataka has got about 30 districts, alright? Out of those 30 districts, one of the district is called as Kurga or Kodagu. You all must have gone to Markera and Kurga. It's a beautiful place. It's on the border of Kerala and Karnataka. Okay, so that's a very beautiful place. So I thought why actually Karnataka people wear the sari like normal only. But Karnataka Kurga district people wear it in this way. I said something new you will get to see. And to tell little about Kurgis, Kurga, though it is a part of Karnataka, they have a distinct language which is a kind of mixture of Malayalam, Tamil and Kannada. All it's a mixture. So they have maintained that tradition. It's on the river banks of river Kaveri, this Kurga tribes. And also most of the warriors are from that community. Kurga is basically a very valorous and warrior community, like General Kariyappa and all those. They are very tall, very hefty, and they are very very strong people, and most of them are warriors. That's about Kurga. Now switching back to Karnataka, just give those two.
I don't know how does it look like a Kannada.
See here, why? This is a cashew nut. Do you get a straight cashew nut? You don't get a straight. It is a cashew
Except the
nut.
topmost part of calcium. Almost part is cancelled out, then it will look more like cashew.
Yeah, it is a cashew nut kind of a thing. So it looks like a cashew nut. Now certain facts quickly I'll tell about Karnataka. Then we are going to proceed with the story. I'll tell you a very interesting story today. Now to tell very quickly about Karnataka. This name Karnataka is given to the state by Tamilians. There Karu Nat. Karu means black. Nat means place or a pradesh. So Karnataka means one which is having a black soil. That's how the name originated. So it became Karnataka. Karunat is a name given from them. And Tamil literature, they have this mention of about this Karnataka. Now Indonesia, if you know Indonesia and Java, if you have any of you have visited over there, in the 12th century itself there is a reference to Karnataka. Already Karnataka is referred at that time. And previously this was called as Mysore province. Earlier it was provinces. It was a Mysore province. Later on, after independence, all the small kingdoms and everything got merged. That time they were calling it as Mysore Rajya, Mysore state of Mysore it became. Then in 1973 they wanted to remove that Mysore because it's a province, one province name. So they brought into usage this term Karnataka. Karnataka means the entire state now is called as Karnataka. Okay, the first very word which originated in Kannada, it is Isila. That was the first word that originated. And it's one of the southern states. Southern states mean for northern, if you move away from Mumbai, everybody calls, all the southern people they call Madrasi. It is not that way. It is like calling all other northern Indians as Sardars. We don't call like that, right? So everybody, Gujarati is different, Punjabi is different, like Haryanvi is different, like that. Even in southern states, Malayalis means they belong to Kerala. Kannadigas belong to Karnataka. Andhrites, they are called Telugu or Telangana. Their place is called Telangana, so Telugu. So like this, different things are there. So these are the major, and Tamilians are from Tamil Nadu, that is Madras. Okay, so that is the thing. Now to tell you a little bit about what are the important birds and all. Every state, like we have national bird and all that. Little information about Karnataka. Actually, the state bird is called as Neelakantha. Neelakantha is a Indian roller bird. Okay, and then anybody knows what is the state animal of Karnataka? Wild guess? No?
Elephant.
Yes, there is. Yes. And which is the national? What is the tree of the state? Yes.
Palm.
No.
Cashew.
No.
Coconut.
No. What is Karnataka famous for?
Sandalwood.
Sandalwood. Yes, sandalwood. Okay. And actually, you know something very very interesting. California and everything, like Westerners, they have grouped and their film industry is called Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay. And in Mumbai, Bombay, so they called it as Bollywood. And all Telugu people, they call it as Tollywood. Karnataka people call it as Sandalwood.
Kannada people call it
Sandalwood. Everybody is calling Bollywood, Hollywood and all. So they're calling their industry as Sandalwood industry.
There's even Jollywood.
Huh? I don't know Jollywood from where it is. Where it is Jollywood?
I don't know, but it's
This is a film industry. All right. Now that's a little bit of information I gave about Karnataka. Now I'd like to tell you a very interesting story about which is a Kannada folklore. Folk story means Janapada. Somebody comes to your house. What you will say? Please come in. That's how what we say, right? In Kannada we say Valage Banni. Valage is inside. Banni means come in. Please come in. Valage Banni. If it is an elderly person, Kutkolli. Sit down. Or then if it is our own peer, your own friends and all that, Kutko. Neeru beka. Neeru is water. So do you want to water? Okay, Neeru beka. Neevu hegiddira means what? How are you? Say once with me, Neevu hegiddira. ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Very good. In Gujarati, how we say, કેમ છો તમે? હું મજામાં છું. So like that. ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು? ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Okay. What other sentence I have given you guys? ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು? For a smaller one, ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು, it's a singular. I can ask you, ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು? So you will say, ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು, what's your name, beta?
Tia.
You tell me, ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಟಿಯಾ. ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು? Very good. She learned one sentence. ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು? ಫರ. ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು? Very good. Now if you have to ask, you cannot ask me ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು. You have to ask ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು. That's a plural form. Ask me. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಅರುಂಧತಿ. Understood? What is it? What's the other sentence I have given? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಊರು. Okay. ಊರು is place. What is your native place? Okay. Very good. Oh. What's your name? Full name? Uchita what? Tia Shetty. Oh, she is okay. Okay, okay. So, if you say, what we were talking? Next sentence. Nimma uru yavadu. Yavadu means which one? In Tamil they say unga ur edu. Unga ur edu. This is little bit of refined way. Nimma uru yavadu. So what we will say? Nanna uru so and so. Okay. Nanna uru Bangalore. Nanna uru Udupi. Nanna uru Mangalore. Nanna uru Mumbai. So whatever is there, we say that. Alright. Now coming to the best part, that is the story. उसमें ना सिर्फ photos ले लो. Don't take mobile. Capture मत करो. Okay. Now the title of this story is ಮಾಡಿದವರ ಪಾಪ ಆಡಿದವರ ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ. Now what? Let me tell you very slowly. ಮಾಡಿದವರ, ಮಾಡು means to do. ಮಾಡಿದವರ ಪಾಪ. Papa is a sin. One who sins, okay, is a sinner. Okay, sinner's sin is ಮಾಡಿದವರ ಪಾಪ. ಆಡಿದವರ ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಾಯಿ means mouth. So ಆಡಿದವರ ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ means whoever is talking. Okay, so the sinner's sin lies in the mouth of a gossip monger. That is the meaning. You understood? sinner's sin rests in the mouth of a gossip monger. Gossip monger is one who constantly talks ill of others. Now it's a very interesting story. Okay, once you know what happened. Like it's again a folk story. Some things are imaginative, some things or whatever. Uh, there was a milkman, a very nice person. He used to every day go to everybody's house and provide milk and all that. It's a Janpad story. It's for this folk story. So he used to go home and distribute milk. Like other people, he wouldn't even mix any water and all that. A very honest person. So he used to keep a huge. In those days, there were no cans with the things and all that. No? So he used to keep a kind of a pot. In that pot, he would carry milk and then go from house to house and distribute. One day, what happened is he took that pot and he was going, and there was a hawk. There was a what is that? Eagle in the sky. Eagle is called Garuda Pakshi. So that eagle in the sky, who is the enemy of eagle? Snake. So it was carrying a snake. That snake was poisonous. So it was holding it by its hand like that, and the snake was, the poison was dripping through the mouth of the snake. When this milkman was carrying a pot, the drops of that poison or the venom, which is very bad, it can be lethal, that fell into the, milk. This man is very innocent, he doesn't know. As usual, he went and distributed milk to people. Now, wherever he distributed milk to people, all of them drank it as a daily routine and all of them were dead. Because it's such a poison. And everybody literally they started pelting stones at him and they said that this one is to be killed and he is a very dishonest man. He wanted to do this, all of them they started making allegations on him. It's because of this milkman so many people have dead and we need to teach him a lesson. Then ultimately what happened, there was a very just king in that kingdom. So the entire complaint went to the king. King said, well, I would like to investigate the matter. I will not say it suddenly, okay, he is wrong, she is wrong. I will not say that. Let me investigate the matter. Then what happened? The investigation began. So, first of all, like how did it happen? Like how did milkman gave the milk? Then he asked him, did you mix any poison? Milkman said, you can check my reputation in the entire town. I am not a person to kill anybody, and why will I mix poison? See, there is a point. If I mix a poison, all are going to die and I am not going to get any income. Why will I do that? What will I gain by killing? So I haven't done. So his allegation was ruled out. Then, there were people who had seen the dripping of poison. So they came as witness. No, king, like it is his, not his mistake. There was a snake dripping poison. So then the king said, then snake is to be blamed and snake need to be punished. But the snake came and said, why are you punishing me? It was on my life. If somebody is catching by my neck and all that, am I interested in killing anybody? No, I was just trying to save my life and I was wailing and crying and the poison fell out of my mouth. So that is not my mistake. And everybody said, yeah, it is not a snake a mistake. Snake was just, trying to, it was all trying to escape. Then they said, that vulture or whatever that was carrying, they said, you are to be punished now because you were carrying this snake that has killed so many people. That Garuda Pakshi said, eagle said, why are you punishing me? It is my food. Okay, though it is a poisonous thing, I don't care. I can digest that poison. But it is my food. I was only taking my food and going away. I am not to be blamed. And everybody said, yeah, like we cannot, punish this. So that also possibility was ruled out. Then king was very sharp and intelligent. He said, okay, now I get it. I'm not going to blame this person also, and I'm not going to blame the milkman, I'm not going to blame the snake, nor the eagle, because all of them were doing their duty. Now, the people who condemned the act, who gossiped a lot, He said all these people deserve punishment. Can anybody tell me why they have to be punished?
Teacher people.
All the people who gossiped. Yes?
Because they don't know. Then also they were like blaming him and like they were.
Yes. Anybody want to expand on that? He is perfect. He's really good. Anybody wants to say why people need to be punished? Why?
Because they passed comments.
They pass comments. Yes?
They don't know. They don't have a proof also. Then also they were.
It means what, without verification of the fact, we should not go on criticizing anybody. Because they didn't know, they had no business to talk that, oh, milkman is gone, you pelt a stone at him, you punish him and do this, do that. So that is how actually our mass psychology works. We see something, we understand something, we go on gossiping. Which is very, very bad and that it has to be condemned. Are you getting what I am trying to say? So, until and unless you verify the facts, you are not supposed to talk anything unnecessarily and blame others. So, who was found guilty? The persons who spoke without realizing what is going on were found guilty and they deserved punishment. Okay? Any questions you have? How did you like the story? Do you think it's really fair to think with the way the story says?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. Now let us again exchange few conversation. If anybody wants, you ask me, I'll tell it in Kannada. You ask what you want to know in Kannada. Any sentence you say, I will translate it for you.
Which is a poisonous drink in
Huh?
Karnataka?
What?
Which is a poisonous, most poisonous in Karnataka?
Everywhere vipers. Vipers are there.
Kere?
Huh?
Kere?
Kere havilla ashtilla. Not kere havu. It's a
Kere is like its tail is very sharp because like I think kere is like
kere is, they must be calling crate as kere. Crate is again a poisonous.
Ma'am, even in my mother's house, my
Yes.
grandmother's house, they had a two
I had
dogs.
held a crate in our school compound. One day we had got a crate and snake catcher came and he rescued it.
Which kere,
I was
mama?
holding it.
Yes,
Yes,
remember last year.
Was it a Cinex?
Yes, it was a banded crate.
You know what happened? If in
Yes.
What are the
Okay. Let us not go to general knowledge, general discussion. I'll tell you the sentences so that you can learn to talk. Snake is called how?
what they call?
How? Anybody else? What language you speak at home? तो काय पण पूछ ना तो जे पूछे હું કન્નડમાં બોલે.
અને મેથ્સ સાયન્સ રિફ્લેક્શન અને પી સબ્જેક્ટ બહુ
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಮನೆ એટલે ನನಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಪಿ અને ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಷ್ಟ મને બહુ ગમે છે ತುಂಬಾ ಇಷ್ಟ ಓಕೆ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್
My foot is paining.
ನನಗೆ ಕಾಲು ನೋವ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಹೇಳು ಟೆಲ್ ನನಗೆ ಕಾಲು ನೋವ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನೋವು ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪೇನ್ ನೋವ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನೀವು ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇಸ್ ನೈಸ್ ನೀವು ತುಂಬಾ ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಲುಕಿಂಗ್ ವೆರಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಪ್ರಿಟಿ yes
You know in Tulu also?
ತುಳು ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡೆ
Ma'am, that was very interesting story. Tell us one more story.
Ma'am, in
You
Kannada.
have so
Ma'am, can you
many of them.
translate it?
Yes, kids. One more story.
let me converse na. What is your mother tongue? Tamil. You ask me no anything.
I don't know how to talk in Tamil properly.
No, you ask in English. You ask. I will tell in
I'm
Kannada.
very hungry.
ನಂಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಹಸಿವಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. In Tamil you are, I'll teach you Tamil also. In Tamil you will say எனக்கு ரொம்ப பசிக்குது. Yes. You said no, you don't know much Tamil.
Do you know Bengali?
So,
Do you know Bengali?
yes.
Ask her something,
I'm
she
a
will
child.
translate for you in Bengali.
I don't know Bengali.
She just said 10 languages. You see? So tell her something in Bengali.
Ma'am, you know
ಐ ಲೈಕ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಅ ಬೆಂಚ್. ನನಗೆ ಬೆಂಚ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಷ್ಟ. ಫಾರ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಷ್ಟ.
Can you speak in Malayalam?
He said,
ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಐ ಸೇ? ಯು ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಮೀ, ಐ ಟೆಲ್.
okay, let me think.
Ma'am, what's the regional speciality food-wise of Karnataka?
Okay, food wise, Karnataka, there is something called as Karigedabu. Karigedabu means, you know, it's like a Puran Poli and all Maharashtrians do, na? That Puran is folded like this and then it is fried, deep fried. That's Karigedabu.
Inside that jaggery and all.
Jaggery.
I was saying, can you translate in Malayalam? Can you translate this in say this in Malayalam? I am feeling very thirsty.
I'm not very
Not very fluent. Malayalam, I'm not very fluent.
Then I'm hungry.
Tamil, I'm very fluent.
Then I'll say, what do you say in Malayalam?
Uh,
Enike vashukunu.
Vashikkan.
I'm going to ask her how to say it.
How are you?
And also, you know, there is another dish called as Bisibele Bhat.
I want to
Bisibele Bhat is very, very famous. You get in all of these Udupi hotels and all, you try that dish. That's very nice. That's very nice.
There's a big jug.
I didn't know that, yes. It is. It depends on.
The people tell that it's power. It will just hold out.
Ma'am, are you feeling cold?
So
You're feeling cold?
there was a dog.
Oh, I'm feeling hot.
It was scared. No, it was.
I'm
And when he grew big, the leg was like this. Are you cold? Do not let us sit like that. It's so strong. He wants to sit here, keep his.
Yes, baby. Come on.
I
Say.
said that the crate, the back crate, it's cold.
I sing very well.
I've seen.
When did you hear?
Prayer. She
Okay.
sings English prayer for you. And when the day begins. Yeah. So, ma'am, a song in Karnataka.
Song in Kannada. If you had told me earlier, I would have prepared. Of suddenly, I'll sing.
I just told you.
No, she's Kannada. Mein what song I like?
Maybe a lullaby.
Okay, I'll sing.
song.
Not prayer. I'll sing one. I'll try to sing a. What is that?
Sandalwood.
Sandalwood song. Yes.
Sandalwood song. Okay.
I don't know. I should remember the lyrics.
No, doesn't matter. Just sing one.
ಎಂದೆಂದೂ ನಿನ್ನನು ಮರೆತು ಬದುಕಿರಲಾರೆ, ಎಂದೆಂದೂ ನಿನ್ನನು ಮರೆತು ನಾನಿರಲಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷಣ ನೊಂದರು ನೀ ನಾ ತಾಳಲಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷಣ ವಿರಹವನು ನಾ ಸಹಿಸಲಾರೆ, ಎಂದೆಂದೂ ನಿನ್ನನು ಮರೆತು ಬದುಕಿರಲಾರೆ. ಸಾಗರ ಹುಣ್ಣಿಮೆ ಕಂಡು ಉಕ್ಕುವ ರೀತಿ ನಿನ್ನನು ಕಂಡ ದಿನವೇ ಹೊಮ್ಮಿತು ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ಓಹೋ ನೀ ಕಡಲಾದರೆ ನಾನದಿಯಾಗುವೆ, ನಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಓಡಿ ಓಡಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಸೇರುವೆ ಸೇರುವೆ ಸೇರುವೆ, ಎಂದೆಂದೂ ನಿನ್ನನು ಮರೆತು ಬದುಕಿರಲಾರೆ, ಎಂದೆಂದೂ ನಿನ್ನನು ಅಗಲಿ ನಾನಿರಲಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷಣ ನೊಂದರು ನೀ ನಾ ಸಹಿಸಲಾರೆ.
She sings so wasn't it the best part of the whole session?
Yes. Also,
Yes.
now I'm feeling
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am. Please tell us something about the costume and the special way
No,
of
costume means, see, this
the
sari
sari
is
that
not
you are
like
wearing.
the pallu we wore is different. This is how all the Kurgi people wear a sari. So it gives a very beautiful look of the pallu also. You can see, you can see the entire pallu. It looks very neat and very beautiful. This is how they learn. And they wear jewelry and all that are very heavy jewelry, lot of beads and all. I didn't want to wear so many. But usually coral is worn in any part of Karnataka. Coral. Munga, what they call. The Shettis wear it, and then Konkanis wear it, Kannada people wear it. So everybody wears this coral. This is a very important part of jewelry. And also these are like a kind of a costume jewelry with usually with Lakshmi. But there are also things like Lakshmi and Ganesha or only Ganesha. It depends on what deity and all that. So this is another thing. And this again is a special jewelry of, it resembles like even the Marwadis ka thing and all that, but it's a typical Karnataka jewelry because you can see the stones inlaid over here. On the sides also there are stones. It's not enamel, these are real stones on the sides also. So that's all, like jewelry lots, like they're very fond of wearing jewelry. And this another thing I forgot to tell, this is typical of Karnataka again. This is a split coral. These are the coral beads, okay? This coral is sliced and made like a pulse. Tuer ka dal rehta hai na, that way. And then they make this jewelry. So this is another piece of jewelry which is typically from Karnataka. Whatever I own today is typically of Karnataka. So thank you so much, kids. I hope you enjoyed and you see, enjoyment is one thing, taking the thing away, like what you learned actually, not to gossip about others without verifying the facts, because sometimes people have the habit. Somebody is passing by, they'll say, oh jada ko dekho, he is such a fatso, oh he is such a thin. We have no right to comment on anybody's physical body, nor on their dress. Okay, that's a very cheap way of entertaining, I would say. We have no business to say, because every one of us is beautiful. God has created us. See, like if my nose is like this, your nose is like this, that's how we are born with, and I am proud of whatever looks I am. So everybody is. And calling people by names, calling, by their skin also. Sometimes say, oh, kale aaya, kale. You should never ever do that, because that's a very cheap way of interaction. If you think that you are becoming humorous there, but you are at the cost of others, that is not a humor, that's a meanness. And also without verification, even if you see something, if you do not know the real truth, then don't try to talk and gossip around. That's a very bad thing what we can, give. Okay?
So, a big round of applause for